They are 17, and when I was 17, this was not on my radar. So I am proud of them, and I hope that they know that. So this is Annabelle and Sid.
There are a lot of things that women should not have to do. I should not have had to be afraid to go outside after watching an episode of Law & Order Special Victims Unit in which a young girl was raped in an alley by 4 fraternity boys. At 9 years old, I should not have had to start making a plan for what may happen if I was raped and had to give birth. I should not have had to stay awake at night thinking about what men could do to my body. I should not have had to ask my mom if I could go on birth control at 9 years old.
There are a lot of things that women should not have to do. I should not have to fear that my body is under someone else's control. Not only should I not have to be scared, but I should not have to be angry. But I am angry. I wake up and I am angry. I go to school and I am angry. And every time I feel joy, I can't help but also feel anger. My parents always told me to never go to sleep angry. But for the past 11 days, I have fallen asleep furious.
There are a lot of things that women should not have to do. Little girls around the world should not have to see this in the media, in the news, or watching the television in their living room. But they do. They do see it in the media. They do see it in the news, and they see it from others. They are terrified. They should not have to fear that a fictional story they see on television could become a reality. I am 17 years old, 5'10", and I carry strength. And now that I am truly at risk of this becoming a reality, the terror has set in once again. I ruminate in my 9-year-old self's fear. I attempt to live in an innocent and unaware mindset, convincing myself that it's just television and could never actually happen to me. But I don't know what could happen to me. And because this reality is becoming accepted by society, because this reality is beginning to feel real, and because this reality has become a danger to myself and other women, I have accepted that this terror is valid.
There are a lot of things that women should not have to do. Women should not have to question their own humanity. However, today, the humanity of every single American citizen is being questioned. Your compassion, your goodness, your generosity, your power. This is no longer an argument over what it means to be free. It is now a question of what it means to be human. This is an issue of a fundamental right that many other basic civil rights embody, the right to privacy, to marry whomever you love, no matter the color of their skin or how they identify, to be who you are, to be treated as a human. This is specifically controlling women's bodies, using them to undermine our fundamental human rights. Autonomy and liberty go hand in hand, as autonomy is the most important and unconditional liberty a human being can hold. Without it, no other freedoms survive. Without it, we have no vessel by which to assert our rights. This debate is not simply about my body, it is about my humanity. Women should not have to ask to be treated like a human being. But because I stand here before you today, begging to be treated as one, I have accepted that my anger is valid.
We are speaking for the people we have not yet met in college.
We are speaking for the people that have less access to health care and control.
We are speaking for children.
We are speaking for our generation, who will not get the chance to exercise their rights when they become of age to make a legal impact in their country.
Our country, in which freedom applies to the men making decisions over women's bodies, yet does not apply to the women and their own bodies.
My anger is valid. Your anger is valid. And so is the anger of those who are at risk of losing their own human rights due to ignorance.
My fear is valid. Your fear is valid. And so is the fear of 9-year-old girls that watched an episode of Law & Order SVU with their older sisters.